Eric.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, good. It's going fantastic.
Awesome. Oh, I like Eli's background. I was I had a sheet set up and I'm just like, what am I doing? How is this? Well, first I just want to say congratulations to all you guys on the Canbar Award from SFFILM.
Thank you.
Awesome and deserved. I love this film. I think it is really special. It's really unique and explosive too. It's pretty fantastic. So I have a question for each of you, and since I've got four, that'll take up. I think it's time. You all play some of the most well-known and recognized people in American history, whether it's politics or sports or singing. What was the most daunting element about taking on those roles, and how did you push through it? We'll start with you, Aldous.
For me, I loved the place and time and the moment in his life with which we depict Jim. I think about him personally, his intellect and his eloquence, his demeanor, how he approached the subject matter. We're kind of meeting him at a place of transition. Of course, he's just, he's having fun with his boys, but everybody is still, they can have fun and still have a real conversation because they're dealing with real elements that they got to get back to when they leave this room. And I love the way that they deal with one another with love and not with animosity. There's respect there and there's disagreements here and there, but there's still like, you're my brother and we're all trying to get to the same goal, just different ways. So as far as Jim, again, his intellect, his wisdom, and his elegance with his approach to the conversation and subject matter that we're addressing.
Yeah, there's lots of great breakout moments too, where each of you get these scenes outside, and you have that moment with Beau Bridges, and I mean, you're just kind of, as a viewer, enjoying it, and it's really comfortable, and then it's an absolute gut punch, and
yeah, you're on that ride until it's like,
yeah,
wait a minute.
It is, and just the air of control that you have to maintain was.
Well, the thing I love so much about that film, because I myself have experienced moments like that. Most recently, a couple months ago, with someone who I've known for 13 years. It exposes the truth of so many, and the truth of ignorance, and that so many believe they see you, but they really don't.
Yeah.
And what do you do with that? Do you let that moment define you, or do you define the moment? And I believe Jim defined the moment.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And Kingsley, how about you? How about taking on Malcolm X right after Obama?
I feel like probably a couple of things. Maybe I found the audition kind of, daunting, because I knew Regina was going to watch it, and I knew that like, whatever the audition was going to be, there was still such a long way to go. And then trying to convince Regina of what I was going to do over the time over Christmas to get from 60% closer to 100, and just hoping that she would trust me, and that you can't sort of become Malcolm in 3 days, and just sort of trying to get her on side to understand the way I was going to lose and all of that. So that was sort of waiting to find out if you get the job. And then I guess walking the line of trying to elevate the story in a way where you feel like Malcolm, and then trying to add in sort of tics and gestures and physical movements that are kind of quite technical at the same time as not losing sight of your truth and not going into caricature, and just trying to keep all that in check. And I guess you have to put a lot of faith and trust in Regina and the way she's going to cut it and what she's going to use. And that's the stuff that you hand over, and you don't know how that's going to come across. It's sort of sometimes felt a little bit like guesswork.